Choice for the next superintendent makes the rounds at area schools. Some controversy is brewing in the background. It's all over the third graders and their ability to read. Last year, more than 32% of Tulsa third graders scored unsatisfactory on the education department's core curriculum test reading portion. Now, based on those scores, most students were not allowed to advance to the fourth grade, and this outraged parents and students alike. 2 Works For You anchor Russ McCaskey in the 2 Works For You Center with what Dr. Deborah Gist says about this aptitude testing.
You know, Karen, it's been one of the most talked about issues for elementary schools in Oklahoma and the mandatory third grade reading test. Dr. Gist toured a number of Tulsa schools today. Last year, of course, Tulsa students struggled, and many questioned whether the third grade reading test should be the deciding factor as to whether students advance to the fourth grade. Well, this morning, the incoming Tulsa school superintendent, Dr. Gist, weighed in on the controversy. She says she's not a fan of it and is glad that modifications are being made.
I watched the third grade reading decision from afar, and I was really concerned about it because I don't think that we should be making a decision about students based on just one piece of information. And I'm glad to see that that's changing. I think it's really important for that to change.
Now, Dr. Gist goes on to say that we can't go to a system, though, where we move kids on throughout the system without addressing where they're struggling. And she believes that that must be worked on. And she says it makes sense to do that early on. More on her first day visiting schools coming up tonight on 2 News at 10. Karen.
Thank you, Russ. Well, 2 News is covering the Tulsa Public Schools leadership change from every angle for you. Just head to our website to see Dr. Gist's resume and more information about her background in education. Also, what State Superintendent Joy Hoffmeister has to say about her. Log on to KJRH.com. Well,